Alright, if you had to describe yourself in 3 words.
Oh boy.
Yes, what would they be? 3 words.
Energetic,
Okay, I can see that.
upbeat,
Yes.
I'm very positive,
Yep.
and of course organized.
Hey, what's up? It's Jay Lucky Henry. So today, I got another real street talk video, aka the walk and talk video, aka the series where we get that selfie stick out and walk around with a real estate professional and then explain to you guys what they do, how they do it, and give you some real value. Today we're talking to Meg, and she literally does everything. Hence why her company is named Everything by Meg, right? She's gonna talk specifically today a little bit about staging, what it is, what are the services she offers to provide quality staging or consultations, and how much does it cost? So if you're considering putting your house on the market and you know that staging is a valuable thing that you may need, especially at those higher priced homes, check this video out. It's gonna be awesome. You do something interesting for work. Tell us what you do.
I do staging,
Staging?
and organizing.
And organizing. What exactly is staging? I know what it is, but for the people at home watching who are interested, what exactly is staging?
Staging is preparing your house to put on the market, and you want to make it look the most desirable for prospective clients.
Okay. So you market the house.
I don't actually market it, but I set the stage. I organize it. I bring in furniture and accessories if necessary, or I can use the homeowner's accessories to set it up and make it the most attractive for prospective buyers. You want people to walk into your home and feel like they can see themselves at home there. So you want to make it look really nice and welcoming for them.
Okay. So what's the difference between staging and rearranging or reorganizing?
Staging, you're clearing a lot of extraneous items out because you also want to make the rooms look very spacious.
Okay.
You don't want it to look cluttered or crowded. You want people to walk in and be able to sort of breathe and say, oh, look at this beautiful space here. You also stage a home, especially if it's empty. You want them to be able to see how much space furniture is going to take up in the home. So you wouldn't just sell a house that was completely vacant. A lot of people aren't good spatially, and they can't imagine how much space their couch would take up in a living room. So you might want to rent a couch to bring it in so they can say, oh, that's how big that couch looks in this space.
Got it.
Yeah. Same with small rooms, not only large rooms to see how furniture is going to fit in a large space, but a small space. If you have a small dining room, you might actually want to bring in a small dining room table so people can see, oh yeah, I can fit a 4-top in here, and it won't take up too much space.
So, all right, Meg, you convinced me, right? People understand now staging is a valuable tool, right?
Absolutely.
So, how much does it cost, and how long does it take?
So there's a couple different ways to go about a staging. I can come in and write a staging report, which means you give me a tour of your house, I walk through, I go back through a second time, take a lot of photographs, and then I go back to my office and I give you a very detailed report, room by room, letting you know which items I think should be removed, and how to rearrange the room. And you can take that report. Typically the report averages about $300. You can take the report and implement it yourself, or do as much as you can yourself, and then you can have me come back to tweak it if furniture needs to be moved, if I think items would look better in a certain place. So when I come back in to do the actual staging, that might average about $400 or $500, depending on how complicated it is, how much I have to move.
You move yourself with all these muscles,
I can move a lot of stuff myself. I have some tools that actually help me slide furniture around. Though if I have to rent large pieces, moving company would come in and set those
big
where
things,
I want them,
exactly.
the big things. I own a lot of my own accessories, such as silk
good.
plants and lamps and pictures for the wall, that sort of thing, which I can rent instead of having to rent them from a third-party vendor. So again, depending on how much of the house I feel needs to be staged, and you don't stage an entire house if it's empty. If you are in the home and it's occupied, I will go through every room and organize it and stage it. So again, just depending on how long it takes to get in there and move things around and how much work you've done up front.
Now, let's say we get it. It costs a couple $100, right? It takes a little bit of time, but worth it, right?
Absolutely.
Now, would you say you've seen homes that haven't been staged versus homes that have been staged? And what would you say is the difference?
The big difference is if someone walks into a messy home, they're going to be looking at all the clutter. They are not going to see the house itself. So staging really highlights your home instead of your stuff. And a staged home sells faster and therefore for more money. So you definitely have an excellent return on your investment in the staging. It's going to move faster. People walk into a cluttered home or even a completely empty house that they can't visualize their furniture in. You're not going to get offers as quickly. People are going to look around and say, oh, I'm out of here. I can't even see the house for the furniture. So
can't see through the mess. So basically, I should be hiring you for every listing I have.
You should. Empty and occupied.
Empty and occupied and get you in. See that? So I'm telling you, she's one of the most energetic, exciting women I know, right? She loves, you can tell she's really passionate about what she does. So I just want to take this quick little break to talk to you real quick and say, if you're enjoying this video, you enjoy this content, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, let us know what you think so far. Let us know what you think at the end of the video. Share it with a friend. I love putting out this content for you guys as long as you guys are enjoying it and learning something. So also, before we head back to Meg, let me know what else you guys want to see. What other industry professionals should I walk and talk with, do this real street talk with? And by the way, which name is better, real street talk or walk and talk? You let me know in the comments below. Back to Meg. After someone has had their home staged by a professional like yourself, right? You came in, you saw the vision, you stage it, it looks beautiful. You've got your silk plants, you've got some extra furniture you rented, you move things around, everything's perfect. Does the seller got to move out now, not touch anything? How does this work?
No, they can still live there. What I do have in my contract is that I ask that they not move things from how I stage them. However, if you've got a family living there, you've still got to be able to function. But what I recommend is before a showing, they've got to put all the toys away, they've got to clean up, they've got to make it look as close as possible to how it was left when
Do you leave them a picture?
staged
Do you leave them a picture so
I
they
can
keep
do
it
that too, yeah, so they can reference the photograph and go, oh yeah, this is how she had this.
Quick before mom comes home.
Though typically if they're living there, I'm not necessarily using my own accessories. I might use a few silk plants or something to accent an area or change out some pictures on the wall. Though usually they're removing all their personal pictures, family pictures, because you don't want people to see your family. You want them to be able to envision their family in the home. But yes, they can still live there. They just have to keep it really neat as much as possible.
Awesome. So any tips for them after it's staged? You said put everything back before showings. Any other tips they need to be aware of?
There's a lot of little details that I can leave a list of what I recommend doing. You know, if you've been using the bathroom, make sure it's all wiped down. Make sure the mirrors are clean, that sort of thing.
What is it about staging? Why do you like staging so much?
There's a couple things I really like about it. I really enjoy helping people in stressful times of life, and moving is one of the most stressful times of life. And I try and bring some peace to that, and make it less stressful for them. I also really enjoy the creativity of it and making things look good in a space. I love the organization of it, the creativity, and the finished product looks so great after I take before and after pictures. So the before pictures and the after pictures, I love that part of it too.
Sounds like you're in real estate. Real estate's one of those fields you get to do that. I can hear the description. Maybe I should be in staging.
Maybe you should.
Maybe you should. You know what? You should be the realtor for a day, and I'll be in staging.
Okay. All right. As long as you don't start staging your own houses, and you let me do it for you. Okay.
So, my next question is, what other services do you offer? Do you do just staging? Do you do other things?
No, definitely organizing is a part of what I love too.
Okay.
And even if you were a realtor who was staging your own properties, I could help the family get it cleaned out and organized before it can even be staged, because there's a lot of cleaning out that has to happen before you do that. And on the flip side of it, after someone has moved into a new home, I can help them set up their new home.
Oh, that's like reverse staging.
Yes,
reverse staging.
It is. Except I'm helping them bring in their personal belongings, arrange their furniture so there's good flow and that it looks good, help them hang their pictures. So I love that part of it too.
Both the seller and the buyer, basically.
Yes.
Right, you could help.
Absolutely.
So if I have a client looking to sell, you help them set it up to sell it, and then when they move into the new home, you help them move in as well.
Absolutely. People have hired me just to unpack their kitchens for them.
Wow.
Because you have all these cabinets and you have no idea where to start and what to put in the drawers, and I actually really enjoy that part of it too.
Where were you when I was in college? Right? That little dorm room, I couldn't handle it.
Right.
Couldn't handle packing it. So that's awesome. And you said earlier events, right?
Yes, I'm also an event planner. So I organize homes and I organize events too.
I should just have you do my open houses. Sell,
I can do that.
do big party events for my open houses. And
once they move into their home, I can
I
can do their housewarming party for them. God. Absolutely, and their wedding and their baby shower. I organize it all.
I'm sure there are people out here who are thinking right now, I should be working with her. She's energetic, she's upbeat, and she's organized. Right? So, how can people find this lady?
My phone is always on me, so they can always text or call. That's 978-337-4444.
Ooh, 4444.
Super easy. 337-4444.
Call, text.
They can also email Meg at eventsbymeg.com.
That's easy. Meg at eventsbymeg.com. Got it. All right, you hear that, guys? You guys need your property stage and Facebook.
Yeah,
Meg.
I have 2 business Facebook pages.
Okay.
Events by Meg.
Yep.
And Staging by Meg.
Staging by Meg. All right, so if you guys need anything done by Meg, you definitely go and find her. If I sell your house, we're going to use Meg, so I hope you like her. All right?
Awesome. Thanks, Lucky.
No problem. There you have it. You know how to contact Meg, you know why to contact Meg, and you know when to contact Meg, right? And if you don't contact Meg, I'll put you in contact with Meg when I come to list your property, right? Meg's awesome. As you can see, she gave you great information on how to stage, when to stage, who should be staging, all of that. So if you ever have any questions, reach out to Meg directly, reach out to me, I can get you in contact with her. Also, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, get ready for the next video. By the way, I'm posting a new video tomorrow because I post one every day, sometimes more. Check it out, enjoy.